Most people who stutter have an idea most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, exactly what they want to say. The problem for them is getting stuck on just for some reason being unable to complete that movement. With cluttering, on the other hand, it appears that many of them, most of them, if you will, just simply start talking. And then they just encounter problems. Often they're unaware of them until somebody brings it up over and over again. And they often just can't put their finger on what the problem really is. It's just like, that's how I talk. And if I have lots of repetitions, you have repetitions, you have why are mine any different? Well, it's because they are excessive and people can't understand. I think that's when the listener begins to tune in. This is something different. This is, it's not stuttering because I don't hear them struggling. I just hear them repeating or talking or collapsing words and so on. Now, with stuttering, on the other hand, I think the listener immediately picks up on struggle.
And I think this is where cluttering is different from stuttering, because you don't have to stutter very often, but those kind of senses of physiological, difficulty in moving forward with speech, I think are quite different to the types of problems that people who clutter have, which is, in some senses, it's the opposite for me. It's almost like it's kind of blur, it's like it's kind of run-on stuff, which is just kind of out before you know it.
Generally, like with a clutter or a pure clutter, you can say, okay, read these 20 words with R, ready, rough, and then someone with cluttering will be able to do that probably really fast, and they might like repeat words, but they won't have any anxiousness about the actual like R sound. But with stuttering, then the person with stuttering is going to have like a lot of anxiousness and be like, oh, hey, actually, before we get to the R, I need to take a break, and then the person with stuttering will like run down the street and not finish the alphabet.